WJH News.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. 20 films, 7,500 people, and performances from Flava Flav and Chuck D. That is what took place last week at the annual Free State Festival. I had a chance to visit the festivities in downtown Lawrence to check in on this year's KU Student Film Showcase. The 5th annual Free State Festival's origins are actually rooted in film, as the festival originally started out as the Free State Film Festival before expanding into other disciplines.
Part of the Free State Festival is to have the KU Student Film Showcase, and it's just the culmination of work that they have put in to do filmmaking all year, and it's a really special event.
The professors then choose which student films will be submitted to the Free State Festival website for the showcase. This year's showcase had all different types of genres, from dramas to music videos to documentaries to comedies and even some animation. The showcase attracts quite a diverse crowd, from Lawrence residents to fellow KU film students.
I'm a film student at KU, so I felt like it was a good idea. I don't know anybody showing today, but I just felt like it was a good idea to come support the department, the students who do make the films. It's a lot of hard work.
According to DeWitt, the KU Student Film Showcase is more than just a showcase. It also represents an opportunity to connect and network with an entire community of other filmmakers.
It's about networking and it's about connecting with other filmmakers.
The connections that you make here at the Free State Festival can carry you through to another festival around the corner.
The KU Student Film Showcase was one of over a dozen film-related events at this year's Free State Festival. Longtime Mass Street bar Quentin's Bar closed at the beginning of the summer due to a change in ownership. The new owner, Brandon Graham, is also one of the owners of the recently reopened Jefferson's Restaurants in Lawrence. Graham plans on making renovations and remodeling the bar, hopefully opening on August 1st. According to the Quentin's Twitter account, they have already begun hiring for the reopening. An interesting exhibit was released for its first year at the Free State Festival, featuring a jungle made of yarn called the Yarn Jungle. The art piece was created by a local artist, Catherine Reed, who says she was inspired through her love of yarn and from a donation made from another artist who gave her 10 boxes of unused yarn. It is the first year for the exhibit, which is still on display at the Lawrence Percolator. Visitors are encouraged to visit and even can knit and contribute their own creations to the jungle. The exhibit will be open every weekend until its last day on July 17th. July is coming soon. That means Adopt a Shelter Cat Month is ending soon. Here's where you can adopt one.
The cat says meow, which translates into adopt me. Lawrence Humane Society is having an Adopt a Shelter Cat Month to promote the adoptions for cats and kittens to find their perfect home.
So June is nationally known as Adopt a Shelter Cat Month, so we are trying to find lots of our amazing cats, really good homes.
The Lawrence Humane Society uses parodies of popular movies such as The Independence Day to promote its event. The promotion includes discounts for adoption. With the promotion using funny parodies, it caught the eyes of the people who wanted to and seek to adopt a cat or a kitten.
So far we've done 80 cat adoptions, so last year we did a few more, but we've actually had fewer cats coming in this summer so far than we did last year, so we're about on par with what we're hoping to do.
Kittens like Fila, Remy, and Marisol are still available to adopt. Various types and ages of cats and kittens are waiting to get their paws on their first home or even foster home in this year's Adopt a Shelter Cat Month.
Adopt a Shelter Cat Month is awesome. It's great. If you are looking for a new pet, please come and see us. You can view all of our animals on our website. It's updated daily. It's actually updated hourly, so you can see new animals as they become available for adoption. And if you're looking for something specific, give us a call, and we'll put you down on a list and give you a call when we have that kind of animal in.
Summerfield Hall was a longtime business school up until now. The business school moved to the brand new Capitol Federal Hall, and now construction has engulfed Summerfield to welcome new areas of study. The director of KU News Services, Aaron Barkham-Peterson, said the Summerfield Hall will now be the home for KU Film and Media Studies, Undergraduate Advising Center, University Career Center, and the Student Veteran Center. Major construction includes HVAC work, a new fire alarm system, and of course the remodeling of the new departments that will occupy Summerfield. Construction is expected to be completed by March 2017 for Film and Media Studies. The other departments are expected to move in this December. Fifth floor classrooms will be operational for the fall 2016 semester. KU Housing is in the middle of multi-media dollar projects to renovate its 8 oldest scholarship halls. This renovation project is part of KU's campus master plan to breathe new life into the older scholarship halls, says KU Housing Director Diana Robertson. Some of the halls being renovated include Watkins, Miller, and Gertrude Peterson. The Lawrence Public Library is introducing a new, exciting summer trend. A library book bike was announced a few weeks ago to let the library in places it normally can't reach. The book bike, also known as Freddie, can go places the library can't, like the library van, can't, like downtown parks, festivals, fairs, and other outdoor events. There is a custom-made box on the front end of the bike where it can hold books and other library services available to the public, and it can even support technological help. Freddie was donated to the library by a family of the late Dr. Bob Frederick as part of the Dr. Bob Reader program. The Jayhawk bookstore, sitting on top of Naismith Drive, is closing its doors after 4 decades. Our own Joey Reed is there for its final day of business. Joey?
Thanks, Ryan. Joey Reed here at the top of Crescent and Naismith at Jayhawk bookstore on its last day here. After 40 years of business, they're closing down. By people who own Varney's, 6 years, which is also closing down. This bookstore cited that falling book sales are the reason why they are closing down. From the bookstore, I'm Joey Reed. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Joey. And this weekend brings celebration with Independence Day on Monday, but should we expect some delays in the celebration with storms? Katie Taylor is live with the weather. Katie?
Sunny. We have, as you can see behind, everyone's out playing outdoor activities because it's 81 currently and the high is supposed to get into the 90s today. As I said earlier, it's supposed to be sunny all day, but looking into this weekend, we're supposed to get a little bit of rain, which will cool down the temperatures to the low 80s and high 70s, which will make a nice, day for the 4th of July coming up on Monday. Nice cool air coming in, and we'll be able to blow off some fireworks because it won't be so dry. But back to you.
So, Ryan, beautiful day out in Lawrence today. Hopefully it stays that way through the duration of the holiday weekend.
Yeah, definitely. Independence Day is always a day for, fun, family, and friends.
I couldn't put it better myself, Ryan. And coming up, a legendary coach is remembered by KU basketball. And where are they now? Some KU players will be with the NBA this summer. We'll have more after the break.
Welcome back. I'm Dylan Sherwood with sports. Former Mississippi State guard Malik Newman visited Kansas on Tuesday. Newman will be making his decision on Friday, according to ESPN college basketball insider Jeff Goodman. Newman was recruited by Kansas out of high school and decided on Mississippi State. Besides Kansas, Newman is considering North Carolina State, Western Kentucky, Miami, and Oregon. Earlier this week, college basketball lost a legendary coach. Former Tennessee women's basketball coach Pat Summitt passed away on Tuesday at age 64. Both Kansas basketball coaches Bill Self and Brandon Schneider paid their respects to the passing of Summitt. No one did more for the advancement of women's basketball and women's athletics than Pat Summitt. If I were in charge of creating a Mount Rushmore of coaching, I would like start with the likes of Wooden, Lombardi, and Summitt. The coaching world has lost a tremendous pioneer. Our prayers are with not only her immediate family, but the entire Lady Vol community. May Pat Summitt rest in peace, Brandon Schneider said in a statement. We lost a legendary person and coach with the passing of Pat Summitt. No one has done it better. She's set a standard that all should strive for, Bill Self said in a tweet on Tuesday. A ceremony honoring Pat Summitt's life will be held July 14th in Knoxville, Tennessee. 4 former Kansas men's basketball players will be participating in the upcoming NBA Summer League. Sheck Diallo, who was drafted in the second round of last week's NBA draft, will be playing for the New Orleans Pelicans. 3 other players will be participating in the Summer League as undrafted free agents. Perry Ellis will be playing for the Dallas Mavericks, Jamari Traylor will be playing for the Indiana Pacers, and Brendan Green will be playing for the Memphis Grizzlies. Yesterday, Ellis signed a sponsorship with the clothing line Perry Ellis. Making it to the Olympics is everyone's dream. Former Jayhawk Jessica Moroshik is chasing that dream, trying to accomplish that goal and qualify for this year's Olympics. Recently, Moroshik has been training out at Rock Chalk Park for the women's discus throw in the upcoming Olympic trials. For Moroshik, a challenge is in the works as she gears up for the trial.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. It's something that I think is possible, and I want to believe is possible. It's not going to be easy. There's a pretty good field this year, but it's definitely going to be just awesome. I don't know when it'll sink in, that's for sure.
The track and field Olympic trials will be held July 1st through 10th in Eugene, Oregon. There is a new voice of the Kansas Jayhawks. 2002 Kansas alum Brian Haney has been named the new voice of the Jayhawks, replacing Bob Davis. Haney spent the last 4 years at Texas Tech University being the voice of Texas Tech men's basketball and baseball. He also puts on the annual event, the Rock Chalk Round Ball Classic, every summer. Haney will return to Lawrence in August and have his first broadcast on September 3rd when Kansas football hosts Rhode Island.
So Brian Haney, new voice of the Jayhawks coming over from Texas Tech. He's got some pretty big shoes to fill in Bob Davis. Am I right, Dylan?
Yes, definitely, Matt. It's a huge role for him, and he's ready for it. He's worked around this community before for 10 years before going to Texas Tech. I think he's the right person for the job. Speaking with him multiple times this summer, it should be a good replacement, and I really look forward to hearing him on the Jayhawk IMG Sports Network.
Yeah, safe to say all Jayhawk fans are looking forward to that first Brian Haney broadcast.
Definitely.
Well, that's all the time we have for you this morning. Have a great and safe holiday weekend, Lawrence.
From the University of Kansas, you're watching KUJH News.